A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that underscores the ongoing fallout from federal funding cuts, PBS has announced the layoff of 34 staff members as part of a larger reduction of nearly 100 positions across the organization. This decision comes in the wake of a 21% budget cut initiated by PBS CEO Paula Kerger, who informed station general managers of the necessity to reduce the overall budget by $35 million. The cuts are a direct result of Congress's decision in July to rescind $1.1 billion in federal funding allocated for public media over the next 2 years, a move that has left PBS grappling with a budget shortfall and forced it to reevaluate its staffing and operational strategies. The spokesperson for PBS confirmed that the organization has eliminated close to 100 positions over the last several months, including the 34 staff members notified of their layoffs today. In a statement, PBS emphasized its commitment to ensuring that member stations can continue to deliver quality content and services to communities across America, despite the unprecedented challenges posed by the loss of federal funding. PBS's financial troubles are compounded by the elimination of a long-standing federal grant for its Ready to Learn initiative, which had received funding from the Department of Education. In light of these funding cuts, Kerger noted that PBS had already implemented various cost-saving measures, including travel restrictions, hiring freezes, and the suspension of pay increases and performance awards. The Corporation for Public Broadcasting, CPB, established by Congress in 1967 to distribute grants to public media outlets, announced its impending shutdown due to the loss of funding. Although PBS only received a small portion of direct funding from the CPB, many public media stations, particularly those in rural areas, relied heavily on federal dollars to support their operations. Despite some hope for restoration of funding, the ongoing budget discussions in Congress have not included public media funding in any resolutions thus far. This lack of support from lawmakers has left PBS and other public media organizations in a precarious position, forcing them to make difficult decisions about staffing and services. PBS's layoffs reflect a broader trend affecting public media organizations nationwide. NPR has also announced budget cuts and layoffs in response to the funding crisis, with CEO Catherine Marr indicating that NPR would reduce its operating budget by $8 million to assist local stations most impacted by the cuts. Marr has warned that many of NPR's member stations could face closure without additional financial support. As PBS navigates these turbulent waters, it remains committed to its mission of providing quality programming to its audiences. However, the future of public media hangs in the balance as funding cuts continue to threaten its viability. The recent layoffs serve as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by public broadcasters in an era of political and financial uncertainty. With the ongoing discussions in Congress and the looming threat of further funding cuts, the landscape for public media remains fraught with challenges and uncertainty. PBS and its member stations are now faced with the daunting task of reimagining their operations in a way that can sustain their vital services while adapting to the new financial reality. The impact of these cuts will be felt not just by the staff members who have lost their jobs, but also by the communities that rely on public media for informative and educational content. As the situation continues to evolve, the future of public broadcasting hangs in the balance, and stakeholders across the country are watching closely to see how these developments will unfold. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.